got you. Okay, good. Yeah. Oh, I think I've seen it pop up on your tablet.
Oh, okay. So might be it. Yep. Speaking of that,
Shalom, shalom. Mic check. All right, Khan, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give our honor, all praise, all glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
our Yahweh is the Heavenly Father, who the Word only called God. Our Yahushua, the only begotten Son, who the Word only called Jesus Christ. All right, we'd like to give all honor, praise, and glory to them. All right. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of the Will. Peace, blessing, grace, and safety goes out to all the Akim around the world, preaching and teaching His word and truth and sincerity. Shalom to the whole for elect. All right, it's the Akim from MenofValor, South Carolina. Down here in Columbia, South Carolina, coming back with various topics. It's a lot going on. Me and the brothers decided to come do a sit down, and Lord willing, we be on the highways and byways going live this coming weekend. So, like I said, a lot going on. It's just gonna just start flowing in the spirit, bring out some precepts and Adonai Rasazah. This is edifying and uplifting. All right, because a lot of things going on in the world, and with all these things going on, all right, us brothers in the faith and sisters in the faith know and still believe that the day of the Lord is still coming. All right, we got this Maxine out. All right, we got months flying by. We got little Olympic things, just various other things. Shooting deaths going up, sickness, just various forms of things, robberies, everything, all kind of things going on. Lives getting better for people. Things maybe start going back to normal for some people. People might be going back to work. The kids are going back to school this year. All right, this upcoming school year. So people are getting better houses, better cars, more money. All right, Jay getting a PP loan in the hood. You know, there's just a lot of things going on. But with all that going on, we know and understand that the day of the Lord is still upon us. No matter what may be going on in Babylon the Great, what may be happening all around, the day of the Lord is coming, and it's we're gonna hop on that for a little second.
So I got something. This is one of the oldies but goodies, man. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And you got a lot of these bonehead Christians that, they're anticipating the day of the Lord, but it's in no way, shape, or fashion the way that they think that it is going to be. Because Christianity is the most powerful drug in the world. And Christianity is hell of a drug. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, they have it to where they, in their minds, it's basically a doctrine. The doctrine is that Yahushua, who people even call Jesus Christ, is a so-called Caucasian male, okay, and he's coming on a white horse or a literal cloud, because they switch it up, and he's handing out candy and flowers, and there's going to be little flying babies with pampers, and everybody that says they believe on so-called Jesus, that they're going to get saved. Yep. And that's not in any way, shape, or form how the Lord is going to come back. He's going to come back an angry, so-called Negro man, and he's going to destroy mostly everything except the elect. And I got one more.
I was just going to add on to what the brother was saying. In Babylon, he's going to destroy everything, everyone, and everything. Everyone that's not the elect over here. Esau, the so-called white man, the heathen that are over here, and 2/3 of our people who refuse to hearken to this testimony. He's going to destroy everyone outside of the elect. Yep. And then, and then he's going to, in other areas of the earth, he's going to redeem his elect. Because the elect is scattered into the four corners of the earth. That's right. There ain't nothing going to be left over here, man. Yep. Nothing.
Yep.
Yep.
And
nothing.
Yeah, nothing's going to be left over here. And just really fast side note, the elect, Yahushua and the elect is going to spend 1,000 years making the whole earth a paradise again.
Yeah.
So once Babylon the Great is destroyed, America is destroyed, the elect is going to go through for 1,000 years and clean up the rest of the earth.
Yeah.
Just as you had 7 1,000-year periods to create certain things, it's going to be another 1,000-year period, you know, to cleanse the earth and make it a paradise again.
Yeah.
You know, just a side note, but I got one more because right now we have the heathen over us, and the chief heathen right now is Esau Edom. Okay, they're going to get what they have coming to them in the day of the Lord. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And what has, namely Esau Edom, but all of these heathen done, they had us in subjection and captivity. And as the book of Revelation states, I believe, you know, and the lady in captivity must go into captivity. He that killed with the sword must be killed with the sword. And the day of the Lord includes all that.
That's beautiful that the brother brought that out. Speaking upon Christianity, because we're speaking about the day of the Lord, and if you tell that to an average Christian, they'll, I'm ready, I'm ready, not knowing that the Messiah, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ, is a so-called Negro man. All right, so that's gonna mess them up right there. They ain't ready for that.
Right.
All right, the chariots is how he coming back.
Yep.
They're not ready for that.
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful point that the brother made. Average Christian would say that they're ready for the day of the Lord,
Right.
but they don't know how and how it's gonna look or the signs to know when the time is not.
Yeah.
The reason,
So
it's like it, brother. The reason they think that is because they got that doctrine called the pre-tribulation rapture,
Yeah.
where they think before anything. I'm just paraphrasing it, but you know what they think is before everything gets really terrible on the earth, all the evil comes, then they just gonna disappear and vanish into the cloud.
And that's nowhere.
And that's nowhere in scripture.
Yeah.
You know, so you gonna be here for your judgment, man.
Right,
You ain't
bro.
going nowhere.
Right, bro.
You know, you had that demon trying to go out into space, man. He ain't going out into space.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos or Amazon, right?
Yeah.
These devils think they're gonna colonize space and get away. Nobody's getting away from judgment, man.
No.
That's right,
No.
bro.
You got angels that occupy so-called space.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Right.
Earth is just that's the lowest realm. The
Yeah.
coming to Earth.
Yeah. Yeah.
They maneuver out throughout the galaxy.
Right.
So that's easy. That's that's easy money. If you go out into space, you're just going right into their domain. And
Yeah.
real fast on what I wanted to say, just there's a spirit that I brought out Amos with the Obadiah. It said the Lord is really talking to the heathen because they're anticipating the day of the Lord. But if you're an Edomite or any other nation of people that is not an Israelite, you're done for. It's pure death and destruction and pain that's coming to you. So why would you anticipate? And out of all the heathen nations, the Edomites are the ones that they make up the majority of the Christians, and they're the ones that's really waiting and really anticipating the day of the Lord. But if you're an Edomite, like the whole book of Obadiah goes through, you're gonna be done, and then ultimately go through 1,000 years of hardcore, unadulterated slavery, only to get destroyed and burnt at the end.
That's heavy, bro.
So why do you? What end is it for you?
That's
right.
Heavy. That's why.
It ain't gonna be no end. You gonna die and then go into slavery. What end is it for?
Right. That's why the Lord was asking those kind of questions. What end is it for you? And the brother said, like most of the Edomites make up that Christianity, and we're in the South, man.
Right.
So and these Edomites, the Bible Belt. These Edomites go hard for Christianity. They really believe in the scriptures.
The KKK was based off Christianity.
Yeah. They really believe in Christianity in the plantation Christianity way. So they think the Messiah coming back is for them.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. That's that Roman Catholic dogma and that the philosophy and the wine that that I guess began being pushed out around about the Renaissance and around about the circa the 1300s. When Christianity became that stronghold. But that's that ain't nothing but, as the elder apostle Hart called it, plantation Christianity. That's Edomite supremacy, man.
And us Israelites are here to tell you, like, you think you're ready for the day of the Lord, and you're not. And we're going to tell you what the Lord is going to tell you. We're just saying what the scriptures say. So we're going to say what the scriptures say on how and why these things are going to happen and how harsh they're going to be, man. It's going to be judgment. The elect is going to scarcely make it in the day of the Lord.
Right.
I got one real quick. It's Matthew 10 and
34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
So when the Messiah returns on earth, he's bringing the sword, man. A lot of death and destruction is coming, but it's also going to be deliverance for the elect.
When you got Isaiah 13 and 9, bro? Okay. 9 through 11, bro. Let me get Jeremiah 46 out.
Yeah, because like that's heavy. The brother brought that up, man. Them Edomites think they ready for the day of Yahweh Shemel.
They anticipated that.
Yeah, man.
They wanted to
anticipated,
come.
man.
They wanted to come like
Because they see the earth in shambles.
Yeah.
They see the homosexuality. They see the death. All right. So they ready for the Lord to come back too, not knowing.
Oh no, I say yeah.
Oh yeah. Not knowing how the day of the Lord is going to come upon them, man.
And also they see Jake riding.
Heavy. It slipped
They
my mind.
they see the Black
Yes.
Latinos and Native Americans coming up,
Yes.
overpowering.
Yes.
It's not slavery times no more.
Yes.
Okay, so they're like, okay,
Beautiful, bro.
well, Jesus has to come back and save us.
Yep.
No,
Because
it's not coming
they're getting
back.
too powerful.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one of the main reasons because in their mind they think that the Son of the Most High is the Edomite,
That's right.
which goes against the scriptures, which is actually blasphemy.
Yep.
So throw that out the window right there. But they actually have that in their minds, but they actually don't believe in the Son of the Most High. They believe they believe in Satan and they believe in Caesar. That's Caesar Borgia. That's another deity.
Yeah.
They, you know what I'm saying? That was erected thousands of years ago, man. Serapis Christus. Because they, in their hearts, to if you're an Edomite, you can't believe on the Most High and the Son, even on any type of false depiction of him.
Right.
You believe it in another idol, and that's what so-called Jesus Christ is, another idol.
Even they say, oh, it doesn't bother me because later it's we go back to the rise of the Israelites, man. You'll say, well, yeah, we can understand he had dark skin, blah blah blah. Even though you say that, the image that's in your mind that you were raised with, you still praying to, is not the real image of the Lord, man. An Edomite is not going to be praying to the real Yahweh Shai. It ain't going to happen, man.
His name is dreadful to the heathen.
Yeah, because his name is dreadful to the heathen, man.
So I can't even utter it.
Because you ever heard an Edomite or a heathen try to say
No.
Yahweh,
Yeah.
Bahashim Yahweh Shai, they can't say it, man.
We actually witnessed it. We've been on the highways and byways and actually, you know what I'm saying, in our ignorance was trying to, you know what I'm saying, telling the names of the heathen. Names of Yahweh Shem to the heathen, and they were just tripping up. They couldn't even say it.
Couldn't even say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jacob
They
comes.
say Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yahshua.
They can't say it. Yeah, they can't say it.
They can't
That
say
was
it.
not what I just said out of my mouth.
Right.
But Jake can say it fluently.
Right. Yeah.
Jake can have a damn cigarette in his hand and
Right.
still, we'll tell it to him, they'll say it fluent. Like, see, it's meant for you.
Right.
Change your ways. Look how easily you said the name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But,
And if someone who looks like a so-called Edomite or one of the heathen, if they can say that name and that name don't bring dread to them, then that's an Israelite that looks like a heathen.
Yeah, that's right.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Ain't no way around it. There's no in between with it.
Right. Yeah. But your Edomite will not pray to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It is impossible, man.
They actually hate him, man.
Yeah.
They're actually outside of the temple. They're profane, like
Right.
Micah 1:4 states, right? Okay, I'll bring. Let me bring that
Malachi.
Malachi.
Yeah.
Let me bring that Malachi out, man, because Esau can't even. Esau is set up to be the profaner, to be the enemy of Moses. That's why his nickname is Satan. Okay, which means adversary.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right, bro.
Malachi, chapter 1. I'm gonna start at 1. The burden of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I love Jacob, and I hated Esau. So the Lord hates Esau.
Yeah, so that kills the God loves everybody nonsense, man. And that's another stronghold.
That's right.
And God loves everybody. Well, if He loved everybody, why did He just say He hated Esau?
That's right. And this is not what I wanted, but this ain't what I wanted, but it's still edifying. I think it's Malachi 4. 4 yeah. But I'm gonna keep reading this since I'm already in it. And I hated Esau and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places, which they did, in that so-called dark ages. Okay, the Byzantine Empire. Okay, I mean, after the Byzantine Empire, they basically came out of those caves, came out of being in a cave-like state, caveman-like state. You got Cro-Magnon man and what's the other one? They basically show you their origins.
Yeah.
They say the evolution of man was start for a monkey and then you were a cave.
Yeah,
no, ain't nobody. Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon man. No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's y'all. That's y'all.
Yeah,
that was y'all saying.
That was their rebirth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Started roughly the early 1300s, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas Edom said, we are impoverished, we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So this group of people known as the Edomites, they have indignation from the Lord forever. And the Lord is the man of man. You know what I'm saying? He's not just a man, but the Lord is a man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if whatever he says goes, man. You know what I'm saying? So if he's saying that he has an indignation forever or has a beef with Esau forever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is what it is, and it hasn't changed. What's his name? Vocab. I hate to speak him over. It's like Beetlejuice. You say his name, he come up. What's that? Basically, he was trying to say that over time, basically, this was done away with for the most part, and that the Edomites were accepted by the Lord and stuff like that. I forgot the name of what it's called. Yeah. But let me get what I wanted. Then y'all brothers got it. I think it is Micah. Y'all brothers go ahead.
Okay. But that was a good point. Brother Red, how the Lord hated Esau, and that proves that there is a certain people that the Lord does have hatred for.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they don't know that. So they damn sure not gonna know about the day of the Messiah, man.
Right.
All right, you got to bring out Isaiah 13, bro. Start at verse 9.
John, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, and verse 9. It says, behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shah cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
See, they don't know that.
Yeah.
They don't know that, bro. They think when the day of the Lord comes, he's just gonna come back and you come on. No, man. Even the hope for elect is fearful of the day of the Lord, man. Yeah. We know how the Lord coming. We know I'm not gonna say a date, but we know the signs of the time.
Yeah.
Okay, we know the vehicles he gonna use to come.
Yeah.
We kind of can imagine it's gonna probably get dark. It's gonna be scary, and we still afraid, man. So imagine people that think the Lord's gonna come with all roses, man.
Hey, and the scriptures also say, basically, they was the elect is gonna behold the wrath and be afraid. So even when the elect is crossed over and has that spiritual body, it's still gonna be afraid of what Yahweh Shai is doing. You know, even though the elect, they know they're gonna be in the chariot, they know they've been saved, but it's still gonna be such a dramatic, such a fearful thing that the Lord's gonna be doing to this earth, that they're gonna be afraid as well. So how much more to be afraid before you even know if you saved or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. It says, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
And that's his own people, man.
Yeah.
All right. And you saw them too, because they even though they don't have the law, they damn sinners too, man. All right, because they was once family, man. All right. But the Lord says it's gonna come cruel anger and anger. What it? Salaki, I'm butchering it. Read it again, bro.
God. Isaiah chapter 13 verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashmi Shai, cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Keep on, bro.
Verse 10. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Yeah, see? All right, and that's talking about when that war actually brewing and the knowledge and wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and I will punish, verse 11, and I'll read this one either.
Yeah,
and I will punish the world for their evil.
See, and that's what the Lord coming to do, man. People act like it's all good.
Right.
The Lord is coming to punish the world for the evil, man. You cut on your TV, you go to the grocery store, you go outside, you will see some form of evil. And here in Babylon the Great, they make evil such a small thing. Oh, it's them. It's their life. Why you care about what they do or whatever? Now, this is evil according to the Lord, man. All right?
Yep.
Finish that out, verse 11, bro.
It says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity.
And who's the wicked? Esau, Edom, man. All right? Esau, Edom is the wicked, man. And they got iniquity, man. Esau, Edom strategically sets up trap for Jake, man, to go off against their power. If you don't got the Rakak without showing you, Jake is through. All right? And who pushes that on Esau? I mean, on Jake, Esau, Edom, man. Who created the hoods? Who created thugs? Who created all this stuff, man? Esau, Edom. Push this thing out there, and that's Jake just gravitates to that avenue, man. So the Lord's going to punish the wicked for their iniquity, man. And that's what the Lord going to do to these Edomites, man. Go ahead, finish that out.
It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Yeah, so that dude who going to the moon, his damn pride going to be low as shit, man. All right? He ain't going to be nothing, man, in the day of the Lord. You think he's something because he rich. He can get buy a spaceship and try to go to the moon. All right? The Lord's going to put an end to the arrogance of that proud, man. And who's proud? It's a saying called what? Proud to be an American, man.
Yeah.
All right?
They wrote a damn song about it, man. And the Hillbillies wrote a song called Proud to Be an American. And they sing it every July 4th and all that bullshit.
Man.
Hey, but it goes back to what Art read, because even though that was fulfilled, what you read in Malachi 1, right about them building the desolate places, they're building their new world order, but what's the Lord going to do to it?
Going down. That's right, bro.
You know, they're going to try to reach the hidden heavens, and what's going to happen to them? They're going to be thrown down, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, because they exalt themselves as the eagle. If you keep on reading, go back to Obadiah, you know, this man has been exalting himself, man, and he's about to be thrown down for once and for all, man.
That's right.
You know, there's too much pride in this world, man. We was kind of going into that on the way over here. You know, everybody's proud, man, puffed up. Everybody.
Yeah, and the Lord got to come back to humble these people, man. If the world go on another 10 years, you're not proud. Everybody in front of me. People are already proud and think they're what? People think it's called what? Self-willed. All right, and we got to go do. Brothers got to do lessons and explain to people that there's no such thing as free will, man. Because people are proud. Did you have one before?
Oh yeah. Back to the earlier topic, and this 1 Peter 4:18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? And like when he was reading, you know, Esau is the ungodly. Esau is the wicked. Esau is the profane one. And I have it right here. I found it. It's Hebrews 12:16. Okay. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. And we look at that word profane means outside of the temple. And outside of whose temple? The temple of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So that Esau, he is the wicked. He is the profane person. He is the ungodly. But it's where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? You also have ungodly and sinners of the nation of Israel. That make up 2/3. That's right, bro. You know.
Shalom, the elder Tazwan. Shalom. And the brother Mayim. Shalom. Y'all, Bashim Yahushua, break it down to y'all.
You grab me Jeremiah 46:10, bro.
This is you grab Ezekiel 30.
That get his first.
Ezekiel.
30, yeah. And Isaiah 46, 17, 30 and verse 30. I mean, chapter 30, verse 3 and 4.
Okay. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 30, and verse 3. For the day is near, even the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, near a cloudy day, it shall be the time of the heathen. And the sword, verse 4, shall come upon Egypt,
Yep.
and great pain shall be in Ethiopia, when the slain shall fall in Egypt, and they shall take away her multitude, and her foundations shall be broken down.
Yeah, see, that's what the Heavenly Father's going to do to this place, man.
Yeah.
All right, and this Babylon the Great represents Egypt, man. This is modern day. This is modern day Egypt.
Yeah.
And all the various other places surrounding here, man.
All right, Ethiopia. Okay. And it said what? It says the day of the Lord is near, a time of what for the nations, bro?
Yeah, it says, I'll start talking.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel chapter 30, verse 3, for the day is near, even the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh is near. A cloudy day, it shall be the time of the heathen.
Yeah, this is going to be a cloudy day for the heathens, man.
Yeah.
All right, because the Lord is going to put the heathen in subjection.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to have the heathen under the foot of the Israelites in that time. What, Jacob trouble going to be happening, and Jacob going to be transforming power, man. Jacob going to be getting the best of Esau and these other nations. All right.
Yeah, I mean that's how the prophets talked about the day of the Lord: cloudy, gloomy, dark.
Yep.
You know. So again, that totally contradicts the Roman Catholic, philosophy that we grew up with. That's going to be sunshiny and and bright, clear, sunshiny days and all that nonsense. No, cloudy, gloomy,
man.
dark.
Yeah,
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yep, that's right. Darkness and not light.
Because them chariots going to be in the sky.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, that's another reason it's going to be cloudy. The chariots.
The chariots going to have a cloudy, man.
They're going to be mushroom clouds, and the chariots are going to be everywhere, man. So, these scriptures are many-fold understandings on them, man. And this place is clearly Egypt. I mean, you can see that. Elder Yasharama goes into that all the time, man. Fishnet stockings go back to Egypt. Cosmetics go back to Egypt. Beer,
Phoenix.
Bowling, yeah.
All the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Man. You got all the
Alexandria, Phoenix.
Look at your state houses.
Yeah. Look at all the obelisks everywhere. The Washington Monument, and there's many obelisks and pyramids in Washington D.C. You got obelisks and pyramids. So clearly, this place is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, pursuant to Revelation 11 and 8. You got to be spiritual to read the Bible, man. That's why a Christian ain't gonna understand it.
That's right, bro.
The insight was not given to a Christian.
Right. That's why they don't understand that this day of the Lord is going to be a harsh, dreadful thing, man.
Yeah.
All right. That's why they don't have that ultimate fear of Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Right.
That's why they try to be politically correct when speaking about the Lord, man.
Yeah.
And we give it to brothers harsh, man.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of men don't agree and can't deal with the harshness of the apostles and elders. All right, and brothers under that umbrella can clearly see when they're getting on another man, all right, for the doctrine, it ought to be. That's what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah, we're called to defend the gospel, man.
Oh, you give me that Isaiah, bro? Jeremiah.
This is book of Jeremiah, chapter 46, verse 10. For this is the day of the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, a day of vengeance, that he may avenge him of his adversaries. And the sword shall devour and shall be satiated and made drunk with their blood. For the Lord Yahweh of hosts hath the sacrifice in the north country by the river Euphrates.
And hey, that's what the day of the Lord is gonna be, man. All right, and this is talking about back then the Lord having a sacrifice by the river Euphrates over there in that time. But this Bible is twofold, and it's going to happen again these days, man. All right. Because they had their certain times in the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord is when the Lord visits. Right. When that flood came, that was the day of the Lord, right?
when Lord destroyed Egypt, that was the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
And look, let's go back to the flood. That was the day of the Lord, and look how harsh and cruel that day was.
Right.
Only 8 souls survived that day of the Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when that day of the Lord comes, it ain't nothing pretty.
Right. Yeah, like you said, when the Babylonian Empire fell, that was the day of the Lord.
Yeah.
When the Southern Kingdom was drug into Babylon,
Yeah.
that was when Judah, Levi, and Benjamin was
Yeah.
drug into Babylon.
Right.
That was the day of the Lord.
That's right.
You know? And you had wicked Israelites thinking that, they wasn't going to be taken down, man. The day of the Lord. Like, wicked Israelites going to be taken down too, man.
Yeah, and that's beautiful
You
you
know?
say that, man, because it's a lot of wicked Israelites, man.
Yeah.
And we, Lord willing, we're going to harp on that too, man. It's a lot of wicked Israelites that the same spirits that didn't believe on Yahushua back then, they are back, not believing on him now, man.
Yeah. You had back in that time, wicked Israelite wanting to kill Jeremiah.
Yeah.
For saying that they had to go into
Yeah.
captivity.
When he was prophesying about the captivity,
Yeah, he was warning you what was coming, man. The day of the Lord was coming.
And they wanted to kill him.
Yeah.
The same thing what's going to happen with us.
Yeah.
We warning the people about the day of the Lord,
Yeah.
and they're going to want to harm us for it, man.
Yeah.
Saying that we're bringing it
Right.
to them.
Yeah.
Saying because we're not getting the jab, all right, and and we making it harder for these people.
Right. We slowing down progress
Yeah.
because, in order to go back to normal, which they already told you they ain't going back. We told you before these clowns told you, like that Schwab fella, a dude that looks like a turtle that talked about the Great Reset. No, we told you it wasn't going to go back to normal, and you don't want to hear that. But that's reality. Huh.
I can't really read that. Amos 5, man. You read that about that.
This is book of Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Yeah.
For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
One more time, brothers.
Come. Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yeah, so the Lord is going to gather all the nations, okay, and deliver his anger and his fury out on those nations at one time. All right, he's going to gather those nations where? In the valley of Yehoshaphat, man, the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, over there in the Middle East. So you got Biden bringing your troops home, right? Well, guess what?
Yeah.
They're gonna take their ass back over there soon, man. They're only gonna be home for a month or two, man.
Yeah, that's a political stunt.
Yeah,
They're gonna die over there in the valley of Yehoshaphat.
right.
They're just gonna be redistributed
Yeah,
because the dragons of Carmania, the Carmanians and the dragons of Arabia, they're getting ready to pounce, man. They're getting ready to pounce on the so-called Israeli state, and that's gonna bring everybody in
that's right,
to this war.
That's right.
And we know Amalek is bombing Amalek, the head of Esau, the chief tribe. They're firing missiles on Syria as we speak, and Lebanon, and they hitting Iraqi targets and Iranian troop positions. So it's about, there ain't no troops coming home, man. They are going to be deployed to the so-called Middle East to fight this Third World War.
Yeah, the scripture says what? For the day when he rise up. So the Lord is setting up his own specific day, man. All right, and the Lord is not on our time. The scripture tell you a day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us, right? So the Lord got a specific time when he's going to set it off, so to speak. Bring out what you had.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 2 and 12. For the day of the Lord's host shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Yeah, see, and that's what the Lord really come to do, man. When he come, put Esau, Edom low, because Esau, Edom is proud and high, and 2/3 of our Jays. Oh, I'm talking about 2/3 of our Jays. 2/3 of you Israelites. All right, you proud, Esau, Edom proud. So the Lord has to come and reset this thing to let people know who in charge, man.
Yeah.
How about Shemel Shai is on charge, and he's coming back on the day of the Lord to let the people know, man, to let the world know that this is his world, man. Okay?
Yep.
This is the word that he gave the power to his son over, man. Y'all ain't Yahweh Shai. Go Yahweh, then Yahweh Shai. All right? People think it go Yahweh, then them. No, man. You still in Isaiah. Let me get, well, never mind. Let me get Micah chapter 4, bro. You got something?
Yeah, I got something. Exactly right. Oh, yeah, actually, there's another one in Zephaniah.
Okay.
It's Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass in the day of the Lord's sacrifice that I will punish the princes and the king's children and all such as are clothed with strange apparel. In the same day also will I punish all those that leap on the threshold, which fill their master's houses with violence and deceit. And again, these things have already happened, right, in the ancient world, but they're getting ready to happen again, man. All right, so we always talk about there being manifold understanding to these prophecies. Okay, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, that there shall be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills." Oh, you're about to have a crash here in Babylon, man. You know, the markets are going to crash globally, but it's going to be especially intense over here in America, right? aka Babylon the Great, right? There's going to be a great crashing from the hills, man. That's going into this market collapsing, okay? It says, "How ye inhabitants of Maktesh, for all the merchant people are cut down, and they that bear silver are cut off. And it shall come to pass at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their lees, that say in their heart, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai will not do good, neither will he do evil." And that's the attitude of a lot of our people, man. You don't think the Lord's coming back, man. You know, you've lost, you know, because Esau has blinded you, you know, as is written in, was that 2 Corinthians, the 4th chapter? The God of this world has you blinded to that fact, you know? The God of this world has you not believing on Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? He has you trusting in the shadow of Egypt. All right? It says, 2 more verses. It says, "Therefore their goods shall become a booty," verse 13, "and their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses but not inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards but not drink the wine thereof. The great day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai is near. It is near and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly."
And that's what's gonna happen in the day of the Lord, man. All these men that think they tough and this and that. All right, the mighty military men. All right, yeah, and especially over there in the valley of Yehoshaphat, that's where the mighty man is gonna cry the loudest. Because those military men, the badass is gonna be over there in the valley of Yehoshaphat. All the top soldiers and all that. And then when the Lord cracked the cloud with those chariots, man, they're gonna weep and cry, man.
It says, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
That's the kind of day of the Lord is, man. Okay? All right, bring out what you have, bro.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 4. "For behold, a day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubbled. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts. It shall leave them neither root nor branch."
And that's what's going to happen in the day of the Lord, man. Going to burn them up. All right, you go ahead and get that, bro.
Okay, this is just a precept on that. The Lord, this is 2 Peter 3:9. "The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And the earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Verse 12. Looking forward and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Lord, which Apostle Tahar deemed, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. And when you go through those verses, it keeps reiterating how, and keeps, you know what I'm saying, expounding upon how it's going to be burnt up, man.
That's right.
How everything's going to be dissolved, going to be burnt up. The heaven's going to pass away, the elements going to melt.
That's right, bro.
And it kept going through it. That's it's basically showing the severity of what's going to happen, man. Even though these mere words don't do, so to say, justice, speaking as a man, but what's really going to happen, because once you see it, it's going to be like, man, it's much more than what we were reading, you know. But through the Spirit and the power of Yahweh Shah, the men that are in this Bible and are really, you know what I'm saying, meant to actually understand this Bible, can feel, feel, you know, in some type of way, you know what I'm saying, what this day is going to be, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, and it says through fear that we persuade men.
That's right. Yep.
And that fear come through reading what's going to happen in the day of the Lord. Man.
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
If you think you already saved, like you, but not go ahead of Christians,
Yeah.
where is there room for fear?
Yeah.
Because if you can do whatever you want. You know, you already saved, right?
Yep.
You can do whatever you want. Don't matter. God knows my heart. All the bullshit, phrases and cliches you want to throw out there that aren't backed by Scripture or rooted in Scripture at all. If you don't fear the Lord, you know what I mean? Like, what motivation is there for you to do right, man, or to seek the face of Yahweh Bashim Shai? You know,
That's beautiful.
without fear. So, like the brother said, the Apostle Paul said that. You know, we use fear to persuade men. All right. Hey, you know, you don't want to go through this day, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we done read about how the brother said these words. He's right, man.
Yeah.
We reading this in English, and we don't know, but we can have a clue and everything. But you not want to go through this, man. This is the Almighty. This is the Almighty Creator of the whole everything you see
Coming back,
man.
Come back, man. Unleashing his wrath.
Unleashing his wrath. You feel how you get when you get mad, and multiply that by like infinity.
Or feel how when you was about to get the ass whooping.
Yeah.
And from your daddy.
Yeah. You scared as shit.
And you scared as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You don't even want to go home.
Yeah.
How much more? How about you?
That's right, bro.
Right.
That's right. That's beautiful, man. That brother read that, man. And how? Oh, what's that last one? Was it the precept you had, 2 Peter's, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And it was constantly talking about how the elements was going to be melted with fervent heat. This fervent heat is what's going to be happening and going down in the day of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
That's how we adding it all up and putting it all together. And know that it's going to be ICBM nuclear missiles and the lasers from the chariots, okay? And various other things, man. That's how we know Babylon the Great is going to be utterly destroyed with this fire, because it's constantly talking about it.
Just to finish it up, verse 13, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth the most, wherein dwelleth righteousness. So we're, you know, even though this is going to be a terrible day, all right, on the inside of that is paradise, a new heavens and a new earth, and the institution of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh's kingdom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness, and we're gonna have to go through this part to get to that part, man. But Lord, we're on the right side. We're on the, you know, we're in the good graces of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, and we're able to look down on this day, like I brought out before. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get it, but basically, you know what I'm saying? Looking at the destruction and being afraid, man. I'd rather be on that end, being afraid, looking down, than being afraid and being a part of it.
That's right.
Because a lot of our people's gonna take that thing, and they're gonna have to be part of that lake of fire. Man.
That's right, bro. That's right.
Think about, I believe you're referring to Revelation 15, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Where, and all that fear, what is that fear going to cause? The singing and praising Yahweh Bashim Yahweh is going to be going on, man. You know?
That's another one. looking down with mingled glass.
Yeah.
That's another one, but I'm actually fine.
Okay, come. Yeah, it's lucky. I thought that's what.
No, that's beautiful though. That
I know
lies
what
right,
you're
that
talking
lies
about,
right
too,
up with
though.
it.
I know it's from both of them, but I can't think of the one you're talking about.
Oh, when the scriptures talks about new heavens and a new earth, that means there's going to be a new rulership established. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Israelites, beginning with the elect rulers. All right, you got Yahushua, the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and then King David, right, and the rest of the elect men, the governing body, and new means refreshed because this world, this earth is not going to be. See, that's another. That's another false doctrine of the Christians, man. You think the earth is going to be blown up, man? The earth is not going to be blown up. The earth abideth forever. We can go into the Bible and show you where the earth abides forever. So you have to balance that with, when it talks about the earth is going to be destroyed with the fire of my jealousy. No, certain parts of the earth is going to be destroyed by the fire of his jealousy.
That's right, bro.
All right, Babylon the Great completely, but this earth needs to be freshened up,
That's right.
and that fire is going to
Cleanse it.
cleanse.
That's
Exactly.
Beautiful. It's beautiful, bro.
Yep.
And that's the part that we are waiting for the day of the Lord. Like the brothers just read, we are waiting on that new heavens and that new earth where dwelleth righteousness. That should be the only thing that you are waiting for upon the day of the Lord. Like, man, it's gonna be scary, but I am ready for where living to heaven and earth where righteousness dwell. But other than that, man, it's straight death, destruction, and anger from the Lord that you pray that you're delivered from, man.
Yeah.
And that day is still going to come. That's why we harping on the day of the Lord, because the day of the Lord, this destruction and death is still going to come, no matter what it may seem like the wiles of Babylon the Great may trick your mind and think that it's not coming. Because, hey, Babylon the Great had you fucked up thinking you got 10 years, 10 for 20 years, because how it operates. You get up, you go to work, do the same thing. You think every day going to keep being like that. No. What we're here to say is the day going to come with a Yahushua going to crack them clouds, man. And it's coming back soon. Bring me that first test out.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, see, that's how the day of the Lord is going to come out the blue, man. You people going to think you 10 years into your 401k, and then the Lord just going to damn come, man. Jacob trouble happening, man. All right, chariots in the sky. Go ahead, bro.
It says, for when they shall say, verse 3, peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
And Esau Edom is chanting and saying that peace and safety, man. That's why we're harping on about the day of the Lord. Because Esau Edom is saying, is shouting, is screaming peace and safety right now. And how are they yelling it? By Maxine Waters. Get this Maxine Waters, and that's your peace and safety. And so we seeing them like, okay, they saying peace and safety, and the day of the Lord is even nigher, man. All right?
Yep. It says, verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, and that day should overtake you as a thief.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. And that's we're not in darkness, we're in the light, man. All right? And if you speak not according to this gospel, the light is not in them. You know what that say? You can grab that for me. If not, I grab it. I think that's Isaiah.
I got something while you're looking
Okay,
at
go
to
ahead,
the
bro.
kind of piggyback.
So like, let me get it right here because I feel right to it. This is Isaiah 8 and 20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. You still got that first test? Can you, Baba, bring that verse 4 out again about the light?
Yep. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 4 again. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
See, all right, because we're not in darkness. Why? Because we got the light.
And that's not talking to everybody, man. That's not even talking to every Israelite. That's talking about the elect Israelites.
Right.
They was at Thessalonica, repentant, which represents us. Lord willing, we're a part of that.
That's right.
Okay? At one time being Gentiles, man. Okay? But these were the lost sheep that was coming back to the sheepfold. So this represents the elect. The elect is the children of light, man.
Okay. I read it one more time. Isaiah 8:20, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So if you're not speaking to this word in the correct doctrine, there's no light in you, and you're going to be dark in darkness and not knowing when that day of the Lord is approaching. Oh, you have one you're about to get?
And it says, and it says, in the second part, it says that day should overtake you as a thief, right?
Yeah.
All right, so this is Revelation 16 and 15. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. So what are we supposed to be doing? Watching the prophecies, keeping our garments, staying in the right doctrine.
That's right.
Right? You know, keep holding fast to to the doctrine of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua given to us, right? All right, through the teachers, all right, in the power and spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahshua through the Rakar Kodash. We're supposed to be watching, man. You know, and what Yahweh said, watch and pray. You know, once again, if you think you're already saved, why you got to watch and pray for it? You think you already got it.
Yep.
So why are you praying to the Lord to protect you during Jacob's trouble,
That's
to
right.
feed you and your family during Jacob's trouble,
Yep.
to keep you from one of these said perils?
Yep.
You already think you're
They
saved.
gonna think they good.
You
Yep.
think you're good. You think I know I'm saved. I know. You Christians hear that all the time. I'm saved. I'm saved. What from what? It hasn't happened yet. Now, yes, there are people that are going to be saved, but you don't know. You got to endure to the end, man.
That's,
You know?
that's heavy, man. Christians are proud as shit, man. Especially
Yeah.
probably the head pastor. You know the head pastor think he getting saved.
Yeah.
You know the head pastor think he good. You know what I'm saying?
He got his own parking spot.
He think he think he getting saved.
He got it.
He got the biggest house, the biggest bands, all of everybody. The Lord, he think the Lord blessing him the most.
Yeah.
So he know he think he getting saved.
Yeah.
He's proud as hell, man.
Yeah.
You know the damn head pastor think he, you know how they act, probably don't curse.
Yeah.
Nigga don't drink no tequila, so he think he getting saved first, man. Right?
Right. Yeah, we gotta be watching and praying, man.
That's
So-
right, bro.
So why? Because what we've been reading all day, man. This terrible time of judgment's coming, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and even you know, some of the elect are gonna be martyred, man. You know, now they have comfort because if you stay in 1 Thessalonians 4, you know, it says that those men who have done this work, who have gone on before us, or who have to be martyred, you know, in one of these camps, you know, they're going to be risen up first upon Yahweh's return. So there's comfort for that, you know. You don't lose, you know, even if you die in your flesh and win.
You ever found
No, I couldn't find it.
I'll read one matter of fact. You can get Mark 13 and 29 there. And let me get Luke 21 and 31. They're about to say the same thing. Because we are seeing these things that's pointing to the day of the Lord, man. All right? And people in the world are not seeing these things, the same things that we're seeing, that's pointing to the day of the Lord. We see Esau Edom push this new world order. We see Esau Edom pushing the precursor to the MOB. So in our mind, we steady thinking, man, we at the end, man. That's what's keeping brothers strong, man. We feel defeated now, like, man, we almost out of here, bro. Go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 29.
Mm-hmm.
So ye in like manner, when ye shall see these things come to pass, know that it is not even at the doors.
Yeah, so the day of the Lord is right at the door, man. We see these things coming to pass, the wars, the rumors of wars, the famines, the pestilence, and what the awakening of Israel, man. We see these things. We see the sinew. We see Isaiah, it's like Ezekiel 37 happening, man. You can go ahead and grab yours, brother.
And it was interesting about that Ezekiel 37, where the Lord's people come back to life, mainly over here in Babylon the Great, in the Valley of the Shadow of Death. The next chapter goes into how Gog and Magog and Libya and you know what I'm saying, and Persia are going to come and destroy this damn place, man. You know? So that's how the Lord set that up, man. At first, you know, the elect has to wake up, and then that destruction's coming, man, because this gospel's gone into the four corners of the earth, man. You know? And the Lord said that once that happens, then the end was going to come, man. You know? So like, you want that Luke?
Yeah.
Come. Luke chapter 21 and verse 31. So likewise ye, and this is Yahweh speaking, when ye see these things come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, is nigh at hand.
And that's what we see, man. We see all these things coming to pass, coming to night, and we know that the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is close, man.
And you know what? You Christians don't want it. Here's something else about Christianity. You Christians do not want the kingdom of heaven to be established. And here's why you don't want the kingdom of heaven to be established.
Yeah.
You ain't going to celebrate Christmas. You ain't going to celebrate Easter. You're not going to go Easter egg hunting. You're not going to celebrate Halloween and all the goofy Hollywood it's like your holidays y'all do. You're going to be forced to observe our high holy days, man. And you ain't going to like it. But you're going to do it anyway. And you ain't going to be eating bacon double cheeseburgers. All right, you're not going to be going to Red Lobster. You know, and eating all your abominable foods. Okay, so you don't want the kingdom of heaven, man.
The women ain't gonna be able to get the BBLs,
right?
Brazilian butt lifts,
right?
They ain't gonna be able to commit adultery.
Yep.
Smoke, do all the things that Jake love to do, that Esau promote. All right. Hey, that's heavy, bro. That's why people are not looking for it and don't want it to come, man.
Right.
They want this is a lot of people are in that kingdom already.
Yeah. Because this is your leisure time, man. You know, where you do what you want to do.
You can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
That's why people don't want to come into the faith. They think they don't want to listen to the Lord, man.
Right. You don't want to
and hey, the laws are not grievous, man.
That's right.
You can bring that. You got something, bro.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be.
Yep, see? So, and that's what's going to happen in the day of the Lord, man. It's going to be tribulation like none, that never happened before. So I think we hit most of the points I really wanted to hit. But so we're going to probably wrap it up right there. All right, harping on what the day of the Lord that is still not, that is still coming, man. Despite all the wiles and efforts and trick bags and bread and circus, the sleight of hand, everything that Esau putting out, man, the witchcraft. Okay, you might think it's peace and safety. No, the day of the Lord is still not. The day of the Lord is still coming, man. And those brothers here, MenofValor, South Carolina, hope we edify and bring that out about the day of the Lord. So with that, we want to give our honor, our praise, our glory to
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessing, grace, and safety goes out to all the Akim around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.